What's up, everyone? Before we start this episode, we're going to talk about UFC 260 what? 264. It's the trilogy we've all been waiting for. We're going to get into the card, but first, we have to announce last week's giveaway winner, sponsored by Super Rare. It's winning the Balrog t-shirt in collaboration with Super Rare. Alex, why don't you hit that generator, and let's see who wins this item.
Nick Dunn. James Young.
What's the comment?
Onion rings.
That's my guy right there, bro.
You know James Young? You know everybody.
No, but he chose onion rings, bro, and that's what I chose. No,
James Young, you are the winner of the Super Rare Street Fighter collab Balrog t-shirt. Make sure you hit us up on the DMs.
Let us know what size you are as well.
Do that as well. Send us your address on the DMs, and we will get that item to you. Also your size, like Nick said. But guys, that's not all. We're not done there. We have our grand prize giveaways sponsored by Super Rare. Alex, really quick, tell us what Super Rare is.
Super Rare is a fight shop located in LA and New York. We sell all your fight gear needs. Been open 10 years. Selling stuff to fighters, amateur fighters, pro fighters, and just everyday people that like to train. If you like good gear, apparel that you can wear in the gym and out the gym, come to Super Rare, baby.
Shout out to @Dylan Super Rare who hooked us up. Nick, can you tell us everything that they will be winning for this grand prize with estimated value of $2 million?
Yes, it's actually $2 million for sure. So the first thing we're going to give away is the Muhammad Ali collab with Super Rare. It is a shirt that says Muhammad Ali. Please put a picture up on there for us.
The bag is terrible.
Ali, world champion, baby.
Yeah, world champion. Next one is this hat that says Jiu-Jitsu versus everybody.
Ryan Hall.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Super Rare. And the last thing, but definitely not least, is just one boxing glove you're going to win.
Just the what hand?
Just one. The left hand. So I hope you like punching with your left hand.
But that's not all.
They're also, for free, we are going to throw in the other side, okay? So you get two gloves and this beautiful little baggie that comes with it. Okay?
Show both of them, because I think people thought you just showed one, put it down, and picked up the same thing. Gosh, there we go.
There's two gloves. I promise there's two gloves.
Same hand, though. Same hand.
What ounce are they? What ounce are they?
Good question. I believe they are
check the tag.
14. I believe
there we
go,
14
baby.
14 ounces. That's the way you like. A little bit of speed, a little bit of padding. You hit the bag, hit the mitts. Contact Alex. He's a mitt holder for Uriah Faber, and he can help you out. Once again, guys, the giveaway is sponsored by Super Rare.
All you have to do, guys, is just comment who you think is going to win this weekend between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor. Not only should you like this, but you need to make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video, comment below, and that's how you will enter to win this final grand prize of the shirt, the hat, and the gloves. Let's go.
And all these people that are viewing that aren't subscribed, subscribe. We're almost at 2K followers, baby. Let's go. Hit that young red subscribe button.
All right, guys, let's start the intro song.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing.
Guys, we got a big fight coming up this weekend. It's a trilogy. Oh, we got two muscular guys. We got females that are fierce. And guess what? I'm fighting Gilbert Burns.
Winner keeps the name.
You hear that, Gilbert? Winner keeps the name.
Gilbert Burns probably going to keep his name.
Or I have to take his last name. We out here MMA podcast. So come on, Nick.
We out here MMA.
He doesn't know the lyrics. Nick doesn't know the lyrics.
We out here MMA.
We out here MMA, not podcast.
Oh shit! None of us are wearing pants. Let's go.
Hey, come on, man. I'm just doing it normally.
Welcome to the We Out Here MMA Not Podcast, but show, but now podcast. Also currently a vlog as well.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick. You didn't get the vlog? You know where a vlog
shout out to all the people that showed love on the vlog. We got like over 1,000 views in like 2 days.
What do people think? I haven't looked at it. What are people saying there? Are they saying like this is whack? This is
you know what they're saying? You know what the most popular comments are? Is that Gilbert can actually fight. Gilbert is real good.
Good bit.
That's exciting.
I feel like you guys are low-key just trying to troll me.
Swear.
No,
watch. So here, I'm gonna go here. Hold on.
Okay, there's two ways I can take this. There's the way like you guys are trolling me, or two, I love how everyone's like shocked Yeah, I get it.
No,
I got a
everyone is
dumper.
shocked.
I move around. I jiggle on the sides.
So I'm gonna sort this. My newest first.
Hey, more importantly, let's pause that and let's look at Alex's other videos that he watches.
Dude, all Bobby Lee, all MMA.
A lot of Santino,
and
huh?
A lot of Bobby and Santino.
Yeah.
And Harry
'cause
Mack.
I listen to
Shout out to Harry Mack.
Listen to Bad Friends. I listen to Tiger Belly. I watch a lot of UFC.
Damn. Okay. So people
But look at the husbands at work. Smance, our boy Smance. More vlogs, please. Love this. Felt like I was hanging out with y'all.
Hey,
Vlogs
shout
on
out,
the move.
really quick. Shout out
Right
to
here.
Smance. I got to Nick. I hope you get to see what this guy looks like. I don't think it's who you think it would look like. Do you
Why?
know
What
what
does
Smance
Smance
looks
look
like?
like?
When you think of Smance, like you've heard him talk maybe, and like or you've seen like videos.
I haven't heard him talk. I hear a lot about him, and I know he watches our stream. I know he's homies with Alex. He plays video
with
games.
a name like
Alex.
Smance, guy that plays video games. What do you think? Like, how
I
would
think
you
he's
describe
British. You know what I mean? He's a white dude. He's
Oh, God.
British, blonde hair, and I don't know. Smance
Bro.
just sounds British as fuck to me.
it?
You know what I
Straight
mean?
up. I hope we have a
is
photo. So give him a shout out. But I was thinking similar to you, not British, but like, because he's very like like a stoner white dude that just plays video games, like
Yeah.
Mark Smalls kind of.
Yeah, yeah. Or he's from
But-
Long Island.
But then I
Which one is
see
he?
his stream. I was like, I wonder what this guy looks like, bro.
Hey, shout out to his stream, twitch.tv/Smance.
Didn't know this whole time I was friends with Gabriel Iglesias.
No way.
Bro, this guy Mexican. I was
Yeah,
shocked.
I think I'm on the wrong Smance, bro.
Dude, yeah, you're on
Yeah.
pornhub.com/unisex
Smance.
bombers.
I know,
Like,
so
I-
Smance. So
Unisex
Smance.
bombers. Let's go back to that.
Me and Smance are like this. I always say me and Smance we're like, we could be like brothers. Smance is like a bigger dude like I am and shit.
Send me the link,
And then,
bro.
I'll send the link right now.
In
Here,
the chat.
watch.
I want to see what Smance looks like. I need to know who Smance is, and I need to know what he looks like. Because
Yeah, we were playing Warzone, and because Nick doesn't play Warzone anymore. He's
Y'all don't invite me, bro. I was shredding the last time. I had one game that I had 6 kills. The next game, 0. 32
Hey,
damage.
Remember we did
Let's
that kill
go.
race? We did a kill race, and you didn't help.
Well, me and Alex won both times. So
I will say this: Nick has
you
money
guys, you
now.
and Mark Smalls are losers, yo.
Hey, do you have money? Because I've never seen you drink a lock.
All right, here we go, guys. This is my boy Smance. Shout out my boy Smance.
Let me see.
I did not think that's what he
No.
looked like.
Man, yo, his stream is a party, bro.
It's fun.
Alex,
Minus the cultural appropriation in the back. Fantastic.
And
he
then
likes
when we,
samurais,
were,
bro. Like, what's
I'm
up?
just kidding. I love samurais too.
when we were playing, Gilbert was texting me the whole time, like, make him do spoken word. Make him do spoken word. Tell
he
him to
do
do a
spoken
haiku.
word?
No, he was like, what the fuck? But it was funny. Yeah, so of course, you know, he sees my boy Smance, the home dog, in the first. He's like, oh, you
dog.
look like Gabriel Iglesias. And Smance is like, whoa.
He don't even look like him, bro.
I know.
He looks more like Felipe Esparza. You know what I mean?
Felipe Esparza, but I would say Gabriel Iglesias like silhouette. If they were both strippers, at Nick's favorite strip club, Chicken Wing Ling Ling.
Also a strip club and
Same
restaurant.
person. Anyways, we're gonna use Nick's wink as an edit to jump into this. Guys, we have a wonderful show for you. Once again, like you guys heard, we do have the vlog. Shout out to Alex, master editor. He studied a lot in New York at the Tisch Academy, you know, for fine arts. I'm here with my husbands. We're excited. It's a big week. We're just gonna get to it. It's UFC 260. What, Nick? Don't look at. Is it?
260.
You have 5 seconds to change that.
265. Are you fucking with me?
You check?
Pretty sure. Yeah, it's 264, dude.
264. I just wanted to show the audience
God
we can zoom
damn
up
it,
on.
bro.
When Nick is uncertain, he does a smirk. Alex, and it goes to the left. The left mouth goes up, and his eyes get all doughy and like wet. So, in case you guys want to do
My
that,
mouth is
Nick,
quite wet, yo.
just
Like, I'm
question
not
Nick
gonna lie.
at all.
He's like, damn, this water wet.
So let's
wet
let's
as
just get
fuck.
into the card, gentlemen. Before we actually get into the card, how do you guys just feel about this fight week? Because we're also going to Vegas for the fight. We're gonna go hang out there. We're gonna do some vlogs. Maybe we'll do some training at various parts. You know what? We should train at every hotel on the strips, Jim.
Or we should go do a day pass at Syndicate MMA or what's the other big one that everybody trains at?
Oh, UFC
Extreme Couture?
Vegas, Jim.
Extreme Couture.
I like that. Oh yeah, maybe we go to Aljamain Sterling's house and then try to knee him in the face. We just ring the doorbell and try to name him.
I'm gonna hit him up and be like, "Hey, yo, let's watch the fights at your crib."
Hey, let's go.
He's like, okay, Lift God. Okay. Lift
Don't know
God.
you, but big fan of the show. Actually, I have a question. I have a question for you guys. What is the most? What are you guys most excited to see when we go to Vegas this weekend? What are you guys most excited to experience? Alex, why don't you go first?
Wait.
Gil, why don't you go second?
I'm excited to see Conor McGregor get knocked out for the second time in a row.
Cool. But like as far as like the atmosphere in Vegas, not just the fights. Like let's talk about just what are we, the Vegas life. What are we expecting?
I'm excited. I'm excited too that we're all four going to be sharing the same room, and me and Gilbert get to cuddle in a queen size bed. I'm excited that we get to eat at the Red Rock breakfast buffet because supposedly it's the best one. And I'm excited to walk around and go to White Castle.
Is there a White Castle there?
Oh, there's a White Castle there?
Mm-hmm.
Shut the
on the
fuck
strip.
up.
On the strip. I went there when I competed at Nationals.
I want a Fat Tuesday, but I don't want to drink all of it because I'll get too drunk. I just want a little bit.
I don't even know what that is.
I want a small Fat Tuesday. I like slushies.
I'm also excited for the food. Wait, are we only doing buffets? I do want to take you guys to some spots that I know. I want to see get your guys. You know what? If we're turning this vlog not even to a training thing, it's going to be a food channel, vlog. I'm going to show you guys what it's like to be on Family Style on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah. I was watching that the other day, and those noodles you guys ate were too spicy.
Dude, I wish they had. Go ahead.
No, the thing about the vlogs and the MMA show that we are really excited about is this is just our way to change this podcast and this show into a food channel. So this is just, we're starting with MMA, but we're slowly transitioning into a food channel. So I'm excited.
We out here MMA, not podcast, but show, but now foodcast.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting foodcast. I think we should coin that, and that's a new shirt.
That's our new shit.
Out here MMA foodcast.
Yeah.
Alex always coming with a good branding, and then Nick decides not to follow it later in the show. I'm only putting that out because we did the act up so many times, and Nick refuses to say it. This fight makes me act up. He just goes,
this fight card makes me act up, bro.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of act up, let's get into it. The UFC 264, McGregor versus Poirier, or should I say Poirier versus McGregor? I feel like he's the headliner.
He's the A-side, baby. Poirier's the A-side.
The trilogy. Does it mean he wears red or blue? I don't know what's the.
He should be wearing red. If he comes out with blue gloves, I'm about to literally find Dana White myself and ask him why.
You know what?
Or the commission.
Or the commission. Why?
Totally understandable. So let's just get to the main card, guys. There's not too much news. We'll probably be drifting here and there, but we just want to talk about this card, get our thoughts out there, our feelings. So let's start with the main event. Or the main card. We'll start at the bottom, work our way up. First one is Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. And I'll be honest, we obviously all know who Sean O'Malley is. He's kind of up and down, but he's hopefully he can get on a streak again. I don't know who Chris is, so if any of you guys are familiar with his history, his fight style, please do tell.
He is just a local fighter out of Vegas, I think.
Why would they be giving Sean that guy?
Well, I guess nobody they could find was Louis Smolka. He had an infection or something like that. He posted on his Instagram, and the fact that he was going to fight Louis Smolka in the first place, I was kind of like confused because I always thought he was a 125er, but I guess he's going back to 135.
He's small, really small.
Yeah, after O'Malley beat Thomas Almeida, I thought he was going to fight someone higher in the ranks, just a little bit naturally, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that he was going to fight Smolka, kind of confusing, but it is what it is. And then he pulls out, and then they find a guy named Chris Moutinho, who is a local guy, hasn't fought in the UFC. I guess he was the only guy that can make weight. Ricky Simone was in talks with him, which would have been an amazing fight. Low key, a better fight to me, and something I would be more excited about than Louis Smolka for sure. But I guess they couldn't agree to the weight. Apparently, they couldn't make it in time. But who knows? Yeah. Who knows what the real truth is? Only Sean O'Malley and their team know. So who fuck knows? But he's gonna fight this guy who's a local guy, 9-4.
On that, I did what Nick was saying. I read something saying that the UFC offered the fight to Sean O'Malley and him at 145, but Sean said, no, I want to fight at 135. That's what I read. Yeah,
that's understandable though, I guess.
So yeah. I mean, you already set your body up to cut. So like, why when I saw that, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Like I was like, But yeah, no, that's what I just read today though, was that like they offered the fight, but then they were offering it for 145, but Sean wanted 135.
But imagine fighting Ricky Simone at 145.
I already think he's gonna be way too strong for Sean at 135.
Yeah,
so
bro,
145, ooh.
That's a bad matchup for Sean.
Honestly, I kind of like that Kevin Holland call out, or Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland's out. Let's make 175. Let's go.
He goes, I told you the terms to our deal. We can both get close to 175-ish. What are we doing here?
Dude, I don't think Sean O'Malley has ever been 175.
Want to know what's crazy about this Sean O'Malley fight? A little story. We had Ernie Reyes Jr. come into the shop.
Oh, did he?
Last week.
Such a cool guy, bro.
Can you tell him, because I've been trying to cast him as my dad in my show. You don't even help me.
Next time I see him, bro.
That's the one thing about you. You're not Hollywood, but you need to be a little more Hollywood. So you can look
more Hollywood, bro.
Be a little more Hollywood. So
you're too real to these streets, dog.
He does come to the stop a good amount. So next time I see him, I'll let him know. But he works with Nate Diaz and them. So when he was in the shop, he came in and bought a bunch of gear because he was going up north, because he was telling me that one of their fighters was getting the Sean O'Malley card this fight. So he spent a lot of money on a bunch of gear and went up there, but then they changed the fight again to this guy. So yeah, I think it was just a whole shit show going on. But obviously, I think they probably could have found a 35er in the UFC that probably would have stepped up and done it. Because technically it was almost 2 weeks, right? It was almost a 2-week thing, a 2-week notice. But at this point it kind of makes sense of like, Sean O'Malley does bring your numbers. We talked about it last time, how he's not even ranked and he has a bigger name than half of the fucking bantamweights. So
he's got a following for sure.
Keep it a little safe, right? Don't destroy him off. Like
he's the new cash cow. They got to protect him, because
you got to build him up. Look what happened. Look, Cheeto did to him, derailed him.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do a really quick picks on this. Give me your picks, Sean O'Malley, or we got the Vegas underdog, and then give me like just your miniature analysis. Alex, we'll start with you.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Chris, because I'm gonna give an underdog the chance. And you look at his record; he's on a 2-fight winning streak. That's what people were making. He's 2-2 in his last 4, but his last 2 were wins, and it was a TKO and a submission. So I mean, let's see. I'm gonna give him a chance. I think he can pull this. I think he can pull this off. He's gonna take Sean O'Malley into deep waters, take him in towards like 3rd round, and then get a submission win.
Oh wow! Would you put $100 on him? Because if you put $100 on him,
honestly, yes,
$590.
Oh,
honestly,
shit.
I might.
That's a pretty good.
And
then you can pay me back for that stupid John Jones bet you made me do with Dominic Reyes.
Ooh, hey, but he won though. He won in our hearts, though.
Don't put your tongue out, because I fall for that. Don't put your tongue out.
Oh shit, that's his weakness, bro.
Yeah, I'm like that rapper. Who's the one rapper that goes, "I'm a savage"? You know which one that is?
6
Lizzo.
Hey Nick, give me your pick.
Let's talk more about rapping and female rappers. I think this is pretty obvious. I'm gonna go Sean O'Malley. I would like to see Chris get a W. I'd like to see Chris get ruin the hype train. But I feel like, Sean O'Malley is fought on the higher stage. This is
What do you mean by that?
What'd you say?
Higher stage?
Well, he's fought
like elevation
on the
or what?
Yeah, elevation.
Bigger stage.
Higher stage. Local circuit. The stage is at 6 feet. UFC, it's 10.
Yeah, higher stage. Yeah. And usually the platform on the UFC cage is a lot higher than a normal cage. So the steps there's gonna be more steps to the cage.
Yeah, so there's 2 extra steps going up.
Yeah, so watch your fucking mouth, Gil. But Chris O'Malley he's been training for a fight for 8 weeks. So at least this guy's picking up a last minute fight. And he has less fights than Sean O'Malley. So I'm going to go with Sean O'Malley, dude, because the UFC, this fighting in this arena, T-Mobile for the McGregor show is going to be a completely different environment. And I feel like that might be a lot to adjust to for this guy named Chris, but I wish him the best. I hope he gets the W, but I think Sean O'Malley's going to get this. Minus 900, dude.
Great
Minus
analysis.
900.
I do like the bet for Chris just for the money alone. I think Nick is right. Not about using the word higher stage. You should use bigger stage in terms of just
higher stage.
But Nick is right. He's more experienced. But Chris could pull off the Bisping and Rockhold situation where it's like you just come in, there's no pressure, not thinking about a fighter. You just spar and get the knockout. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with Sean O'Malley. I like him.
Lame.
You're right.
Whack
I'm gonna
pick.
go with the ref that hurt Trae Young's ankle. All right, guys, let's move on to our next fight. We have a wonderful bantamweight fight. I like this fighter a lot. Irene Aldana from Mexico versus Yana Kunitskaya. So, Alex, we'll start with you. We know you are very good at predicting female fights where they all have 16 abs involved.
I think Irene Aldana is going to go ahead and pull this one off.
Oh shit.
Viva la Mexico! Viva la Mexico!
Viva la Mexico, but te quieres te pico Caracas que me con la campinga chocuarista cambril con Caracas.
I'll take one of those.
Shit.
I'll take one of those.
And it's gonna be a decision. I feel like this fight might be. So here's for this fight. It's either gonna be really boring or it's gonna be fight of the night. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be slinging it out for 3 rounds.
Oh fuck.
Oh wow, slinging what out?
Them paws, baby.
Okay, good. Whoa, that kind of tricked me with the P word. That tricked me.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, what about you? That got a little dangerous.
Them paws, baby.
Oh, this is weird. Nick, go ahead.
That's weird. That's a different P word than I was thinking. But I'm going to disagree with both of you guys, yo. Like, I'm going to go with Kunitskaya. How's her name? Kunitskaya. Yeah.
Okay,
Kunitskaya.
And if you really are picking her, I want you to tell me what her last fight was, and don't look it up.
She fought. I forgot who she fought. I forgot the
Alex,
name.
confirm it for me. Don't look around. Look at don't look at your screen. Look at us.
I'm playing PlayStation right now. Hold on. Give me a sec, dude. I'm playing NBA 2K.
She beat someone. She beat someone good too.
Come on, Nick.
Yeah,
we're gonna pick this person. Tell us.
We watched the fight together. I watched the fight with you guys. It was on the last live stream. But I'm picking her because from that fight,
wasn't.
It was.
I swear to God,
it was Blades and Lewis. You dummy.
Yeah, who gives a shit, dude? We watched it sometime together.
This guy's
Okay.
stupid.
Hey man, my memory's spotty, okay? My memory's spotty. But I feel like Aldana has the better hands. She has a better striking control. But Yana, who is Tavares? Santos. Fuck, dude. So many Tiagos. That's his wife, right? But she does a really good job of controlling the fight in the grappling exchanges. She's nasty in the clinch. So I feel like because she has that in her back pocket, she's pretty well rounded, but I feel like with the grappling, she's going to be able to control the fight. And, you know, in Aldana's last fight, she had a hard time with the takedowns and being able to adjust. So I'm going to give Yana the edge.
Interesting.
It was Caitlin Vieira that she.
That's who it was.
Beat.
All
But
right,
also,
that's right.
Aldana, she beat her in a 3-round fight. Aldana literally knocked her the fuck out.
You guys, you know, but styles make fights. You know what I mean? Styles make fights. So no MMA math here, right? Let's
No,
go.
all MMA, Matt. This is why you're wrong.
Hey,
Fuck,
this is
I'm
the
wrong.
next fight is the one I'm most excited for.
Whoa, let me get my pick in first.
Dude,
This is why you're
bro.
wrong. Well, this
you
is
already
why.
said. You said
but
Aldana
this is why he's wrong. You gotta give
Tell
me
me
the
why I'm
why.
wrong, okay.
It's because Kusiana is a
pause.
decision machine. She's a decision machine. And what happens when you're a decision machine and you're fighting someone that just lost to Holly Holm after being on a 2-fight win streak? You get knocked out. Like you said, she's more of a technical striker. She gets the KOs. And keep in mind, Aldana from Invicta, she was supposed to be the person to bring the female Mexican fighters up in the UFC after Cain Velasquez went to Mexico City. But guess what? That never happened. But who just won the belt from Mexico?
Oh, that
Brandon
Mexican energy,
Moreno.
bro.
So right now
that's
you
true.
gotta pick you gotta pick the fighter with momentum. She's doing this
my
for a whole
God.
country. She's doing
You
this
know
for
what?
Moreno. And guess what? Who wants to lose 2 in a row? She lost to Holly Holm. She's gonna get this fight. Game over. Thiago Santos
Oh,
from Brazil.
my
They have great
God.
coffee. All right, let us get
Wow.
into
Didn't even think about that.
the next. Come on, do you guys know the Mexican like?
What
power
about
right
the
now?
Russian energy, dude? What about the Russian energy?
There's a difference
Okay?
between just saying Russian and Dagestani. Okay.
But she's Russian. She's not Dagestani. So
Exactly.
Watch your fucking mouth, okay?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is she doesn't have the other. You need the other one. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, guys.
okay.
Let's get to
Wrong.
heavyweight. We have Ty, Alex's favorite fighter, Tuivasa versus Greg. Nick supports all his moral choices. Hardy.
Yes, especially his stance on women. You get applause? Nope.
Only
Yeah.
person that clapped for that. Nick, we'll start with you. Ty Tuivasa, Greg Hardy. How do you feel about this fight? Do you like this matchup? Is Greg Hardy going to out technique him?
I have a feeling that Greg Hardy is going to try to take this fool down. I
Really?
feel like he
You're
has.
gonna
I
strike
feel
with
like.
him?
I feel like. I think Ty has a better power knockout potential and the better capacity to knock somebody out. So I feel like that is going to force Greg Hardy to shoot for takedowns and try to, and that's always been the knock on Tai Tuivasa, right? Is his takedowns. So why not try to test that? I feel like Greg Hardy is going to try to take him down, but you know what? I think Tai gonna knock him out, bro.
You guys say that
I always go for Tai.
You always go for Tai.
He knocked out the last guy. What about
the last 5
you
picks?
were right.
What about the last 5 picks?
Why are you bringing up old shit, dog? It's a new chapter. He's on a new stage in his life. He's training with AKA. He's doing his wrestling.
I didn't know that. AKA for real?
Yeah, so watch your fucking mouth, bro. Tai Tuivasa, I feel like, is going to get the knockout against Greg Hardy. So I'm going to go Greg Hardy. I'm going to go Tai Tuivasa.
Oh, my God. They'll
Big
never
Greg
hire
Hardy
you
fan.
on First Take. That's insane what you just did right now.
Well, I saw the name and I read it, and I was thinking about his tribal tattoos because tribal tattoos drive me crazy, bro.
They drive me
crazy. On my lip thinking about it. You know what I mean? Let's
Alex,
go.
hit me with your pick. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna do one thing. You ready?
Oh shit. Ooh, dude, you're disgusting, yo. Let's go. I didn't think.
Hey, look at something came out from the shoe.
That is disgusting.
Look at my eyes.
But god damn it, dude. Alex, you are a fucking G, bro.
Hey,
you are a fucking G.
I get through
Tai Tuivasa is about to beat the living shit out of Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy has zero cardio, so I hope he goes in for a takedown, because after that takedown, he's going to be so dead tired, he's not even going to know what the fuck to do. Greg Hardy's losing this fight in the first round. Tai Tuivasa is about to beat his ass.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
That made me so thirsty when I saw that. And that got me so hyped, bro.
Dude,
oh my
I
god.
threw
That shit kind of good.
I can't believe you did that shit, and you were a fucking true G, bro. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Ty's about to win this fight, baby. Let's
oh
go.
my god.
You want me to do another one?
No, just because you did that shoe thing.
He said no.
Yeah, I'm good. Dude, story. I had to do that. I was hazed, and I had to do that. That's why I started gagging. I was playing rugby at Western Carolina University. I tried to join the rugby team. All the rookies had to carry all this shit, and also they broke my nose. I don't know if it was racism for seeing a Filipino for the first time, or I just sucked at rugby. But I broke my nose.
Anyways, which one do you think it's more likely?
Oh, I'm a fantastic rugby player.
What did you play? What position did you play?
I was considered one of the slowest wingers ever. Literally the
So,
I
slowest.
mean, you do
slow
got a
and-
head on you, though, so crashing into people with that shit probably did work.
You would spear everybody, yo.
Bro, they made me drink High Life out of a boot that the captain wore. Dude, that shit was dank. Not everyone has delicious feet like Alex. I've seen video footage on the vlog. Click the link right here. Yeah,
Good plug,
Wiki
good plug.
for Alex. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go with because Alex did that. I'm gonna have to go with Tai Tuivasa. You changed.
I think
my
all
mind.
three of us have to go tie.
My mind. All right, let's move over to the co-main event. I like this one a lot. It's a tough one for me, but we got Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. We'll just put it out there right now. Like I said at the beginning of the song, or the intro song, I cannot pick Gilbert Burns. We were texting back and forth this past weekend that if he wins, I have to take his last name.
Yeah.
And if he loses, he takes my last name.
Would you do a hyphen? Would you do a Galon?
No, I would make it
So
real.
it's full Burns.
Burns. I become a Burns. So with that
Gilbert,
being
what's your
said,
middle name?
I can't say that on air.
Okay, sorry.
It's
My
Marco.
fault.
It's
Marco.
It's the N word.
Just the N word and dash word.
It was really timely. It's crazy how that was. I was
Yeah, bad
Well,
coincidence.
basically,
huh? Bad
his dad was a gangster, and when the doctors were asked for
Yeah,
the
let's
name,
keep
he's
going
like,
on this. Let's keep going on
Gilbert's
this.
my, hey, Gilbert's my,
And
and,
then
his last name Galon. So she's like, okay, Gilbert, my Galon.
and
So,
that's
you
why
know.
the healthcare system in the Philippines is messed up. And that's what we need
very
to
not
change.
okay. Not okay.
Check out our vlog, link down below. We talk about it. That's why I have to go with my old school karate master, point sparring bro, guy who almost knocked out Raymond Daniels in a weird ring that was elevated on whatever channel that was. With Stephen Wonderboy, old school martial arts. Thompson, I like his father a lot. I like that he trains kids at gyms,
Love
which
it.
Nick refuses to do.
Love
Let's
it.
go Wonderboy all day. He's gonna get the KO. or 5-round decision.
Wow. Which one is it?
Both. Alex, what do you got?
So when you look at Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's record, the 2 fights with Tyron Woodley, this close, right? Definitely could have won. When he fought Darren Till, I honestly thought he won that fight. I was surprised when they gave it to Darren Till, okay? Yeah, he lost to Anthony Pettis, but that was kind of, perfect punch at the perfect time. Pettis was getting beat up the whole time. And he's beat the shit out of Jeff Neal and Vicente Luque. Gilbert Burns gets knocked out. He's got knocked out at 55, and he's been knocked out at 70. I think Wonderboy Thompson is the absolute worst matchup for him because Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has some of the best takedown defense. I think Thompson knocks him out within the first or second round.
Wow.
I like it. Nick,
wow.
Go ahead. Pick Gilbert Burns.
Nope, I'm not going to pick Gilbert Burns, but I might. We'll see after this breakdown.
Should I do another shooting or?
Yeah, if you want.
Dude, I actually think dude, you see my eyes
going into this fight, I was leaning towards Gilbert Burns just because he's the younger guy. He has more ways to win.
How much younger?
Amazing. I don't know, but he is the younger guy. Okay, like 2-3 years. Who gives a shit? But he's the younger guy. Okay, he has a lot more diverse skill set. But where Thompson shines is the distance control, the range management, his shot selection. And I feel like Gilbert Burns is kind of limited in that scope. So I feel like it's going to be a hard time for him to be able to connect and land on Wonderboy. Wonderboy is a master and so unorthodox at controlling the range and being a sniper on the outside.
Yeah.
And like what Alex said, Thompson has very good takedown defense. Gilbert Burns' defense, takedown offense is like not that good. It's like, okay. So, I'm going to lean towards Wonderboy. I think he's going to pull it off.
Wow. I cannot believe no one's picking Gilbert. I was surprised more by Alex not picking.
Well, that's my
Gilbert
boy,
Burns.
bro. I got the real Gilbert. The real Gilbert is Galon. Okay. And he's not going to change his name around here, bro.
And don't get me wrong, I'm still a Gilbert Burns fan. I just think this is the hardest. This is the hardest fight for him, bro. This is gonna be a striking fight, and he's not. No, if you're just purely striking with Thompson, you're not winning. I don't think. I think he's has some of the best striking ever to grace the UFC's octagon. That's 10 feet high with 6 steps to go up into it. I just really don't think anybody can beat him.
Higher stage.
That's interesting. You really don't think that Gilbert Burns will be? You really think he's going to strike? I really feel like he's going to be doing more a grappling clinch type of situation with Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that with him.
He could try.
I honestly think. Yeah, I think Thompson gives Kamaru Usman the hardest fight. I don't know if he beats him, but I think he gives him the hardest fight out of all these people aside from Colby.
Very interesting. Well, there we go. We're all going Wonderboy. Nick, you didn't say KO, did you?
I think decision. And he also has one of the best fucking walkout songs. You know?
What does he walk out to?
Tenacious D, Wonderboy.
Wonderboy.
Okay,
like
guys. Jeez.
Wow, when Nick will sing right here, and then I just asked him to send me "We Out Here MMA."
Shit, honestly, on that day, it was like a whole thing. So I couldn't. I'm sorry.
What, you were just feeling down on your ability and talent?
I was so tired from just jerking it all day, dude.
AKA, he was in the middle of Game 4 on NBA 2K20, and he didn't have time to break from it.
Also, by the way, Nick's the kind of guy that play NBA 2K on a career mode, and then if he's losing to the computer, he immediately quits so he can have a perfect record by the end of the game.
That's not true. That's not true.
So you finished the season 72-0.
I like to see, because that's how many games there are, right?
That's Nick. That's Nick.
And I'm like, fuck, why does the PS4 save your bookmark? Like, it bookmarks your game progress.
Oh, I do kind of hate that. You can't do that anymore. They do save it like third quarter and you're down 20.
But I like to see if I can come back. You know what I mean? I like to see if I can come back.
But you know who's going to come back? Conor McGregor, guys. We have the main event. Oh, man. This is what this whole weekend's all about. You know what's weird is I thought this weekend would be International Fight Week, but I have not seen any promotions for any cool events for it. It seems like just a regular fight week, just big.
They are doing a lot of stuff, but a lot of virtual stuff. They're doing like a Twitch streaming thing. Like they're doing a lot of stuff.
Guys, they're really going to pack an audience of 20,000 people. How are they not doing any cool UFC-like fan expos?
Is that capacity though? Is 20,000 capacity for T-Mobile?
I think T-Mobile only holds like, I thought it only held like 18,000 or something like that.
Oh, is it small?
I think so.
Wait, does Vegas have they don't even have a back?
18,000. Yeah, you're right. Literally 18,000. Damn,
There you
Alex,
go.
you do your research? What the fuck, bro?
So, guys, main event: Dustin Poirier, winner of the last fight, versus Conor 12.0 McGregor, staph infection elbow. What do we feel? There's a couple storylines here to address. First of all, trilogy. Conor loses this, his career done. Dustin wins this, is he automatically champion? Is Conor McGregor at 100% health?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that first thing you brought up.
Which one?
So if Conor loses, is he done? And if Dustin wins, does he get the immediate title shot? Let's talk about this.
Conor loses. He asked to fight Poirier again, pays a bunch of money, but they do it like 170 or something.
Or they do best out of 7.
Oh, he treats it like an NBA playoffs. He's sponsored by, and then NBA.
They go
Inside,
back to Ireland.
NBA Inside TNT, Chuck and all them, and Shaq commentate. EJ commentate on the fight. I
We got
like
Shaq.
it.
He's
EJ.
like, Shaq's like, I think Conor McGregor's probably gonna win this one. So.
And then
that was
Charles
pretty
Barkley
good
goes,
Shaq.
Oh man, that was terrible. You know when he just jumped and he kicked him. Oh man.
that's what he said. All right, that was racist.
And then Gilbert's like, oh, he won.
And then Ernie Johnson calls him a jive turkey. How about that? No?
I like
Ooh.
jive turkey. That's a good food.
Yeah, you a jive ass turkey, bro.
Do you like jerk chicken?
Guys,
Oh, yes.
is Conor
Big
McGregor
fan.
done after this fight? If he loses,
Yes.
you think he retires?
No, I think his stock plummets. If he does not win, and this
He gets
is
one of
how
the
it's been-
greatest fighters in the lightweight division.
Well, unfortunately, it's not a knock on him if he loses, but to the MMA world and as far as Conor McGregor as an MMA fighter in the UFC, being a top contender and being that type of athlete, if he loses to Dustin, no matter if it's true or not, everybody's going to say he's washed, he's done. There's no way he can come back. They were saying that in the last fight. So imagine what happens if he loses in this fight, right? The same narrative is going to apply. And you lose 2 fights in a row in the UFC at the highest level, nobody fucks with you, unfortunately.
That's true. Interesting. Also, if you also notice Nick's eyes on the video, he was trying to look for his sunglasses around his table when he saw us. It was really uncomfortable. Alex, what are you thinking for Dustin? Is Dustin crowned the champ? What is that stake here? Obviously, big deal, big payday. Kind of closes the chapter on the trilogy. But does Dustin become champion automatically?
No, I think he still needs to fight Charles Oliveira.
Okay.
I think Oliveira earned that title. I thought he should have fought Dustin for the title.
Chandler.
Yeah, but weren't you all over Chandler?
Oh, get this guy out of here.
I was, but he fought Chandler. Chandler was only fought twice in the UFC. That's all I'm saying.
And
Gilbert is being the most MMA fan of all time. And that's how
I
MMA
think-
fans are, you know? You're only as good as your last fight.
I think Conor, after this fight, after he loses, he can probably fight, Nate Diaz again, because Nate Diaz is like on a 2-fight losing streak. But yeah, I mean, he's just not, if he can't beat Poirier, he's not going to be able to beat a Gaethje. He's not going to be able to beat Oliveira. Oliveira, he might. I don't know, though, because Oliveira gets hit. You know what I'm saying? But but I think the only other fight that he can win, honestly, is Michael Chandler.
Wow.
Michael Chandler. Yeah, I honestly don't think he's beating the Rooster. I don't think he's beating Dustin. He's definitely not beating Gaethje, because I think Gaethje is going to be the champ after all this. And yeah,
All right.
until
well,
Islam comes.
So this leads me to the next question. Like I mentioned earlier, is Conor McGregor hurt? What do you guys think about that picture that was being circulated about him riding a bike?
His elbow.
Flexing really hard too. Looking like a great body. Come on, Nick. That's a pretty good body.
He's got
Flexing.
both these guys got great bods.
Dustin has an interesting body. He doesn't have the V. He has more of like the wider cylinder type of bod, which is better for taking body shots, I believe. So is Conor
Good hypothesis.
I don't know too much about staph infection, so I don't know if that was staph infection or if that was just elbowing someone.
It kind of looks like it. Honestly,
what is
like
staph infection for the layman? Do you know?
well, apparently, it's a viral. It's a skin disease, right?
Great.
I don't know. Let's
There
not
we
even.
go.
It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it like I know what the fuck exactly what it is.
but I tricked you. But I
a
tricked you
very-
into doing it, and I love
But
it.
here's the thing about staph infections is that they fuck you up. All you got to know is if you get a staph infection and the antibiotics you take when you have a staph infection usually fucks people up pretty badly. And on top of that, staph infections are very contagious, and sometimes they won't even let you fight if you have a staph infection. So it's something that's very serious. It kind of does look like a staph infection, but from this angle, it could be anything really.
Looks like a
Some
spider
people-
bite to me.
Yeah, he says he played it off by saying it's like a
Dude, he
you
gets
know-
powers, Spider-Man powers after.
and he webs up Dustin Poirier, and he can't throw calf kicks anymore. I think it's fine. We'll see.
What did he
happens.
say it was?
It was from elbows. That's what he
Elbowing.
said. From elbowing people, but
Look, he's not stupid. He wouldn't post that if he didn't see that. Because he posted that photo, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so like it's probably not a staph infection, honestly. Probably
But the speculation on Connor is always going to be there, you know.
Watch.
So.
And it's not staph infection. And after he gets knocked out, he's gonna go to the
It's
press
staph
conferences.
infection.
I had staph infection this whole fight, and I couldn't even throw an elbow. Like it's like, bro, every single time.
kind
It's
of
always
dude,
excuses.
bro, why
you
you
do
hate
great
this
voice.
fool,
First of all,
bruh?
you do great voices. I'm gonna say, Alex, that was one of your worst ones. That's
You're
your
a fucking kid.
There we go. Get into it. Because the other one sounded like Apu from The Simpsons. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, quite controversial.
Which is very controversial, so be careful.
Yeah, watch it, dude.
He was about to say
Fucking watch
something
it,
and he
bro.
stopped. He was about to say something and he stopped. Because he don't want that race cam. Give it to him anyways. Boom, pause your
Race
thing.
game.
All right, so let's just put it down here, guys. You know, you're gonna have to live by your choices. So let's say who we think is gonna win. Be honest. Don't let your emotions get in the way of this. Really think about this. Analyze the
Yeah,
fight.
Alex.
Take into consideration what's at stake, different mindsets. All right. So I think I'm gonna go with Nick. He seems like he's ready. He's scratching his head like a little 4-year-old boy. So Nick, who do you got?
Well, scratching your head is only exclusive to 4-year-olds. I can't scratch my
Yes.
head like a.
And I never scratched my head.
I got dry scalp, bro. My
Me too,
body's
actually.
not meant to be in the desert. Okay,
You can
know?
actually see it right there.
We're
too, a
tropical
little
boys.
bit.
all right?
Hey
We're
guys,
tropical
let's
boys.
answer the picks. People want
No, dude, because you offended me on the podcast, and I'm mad.
Now
bro.
you have to.
I'm
Now you have to
fucking
do a
upset.
shoey.
Yeah, now you got to do a shoe.
do shit. No, you do.
I already
I
did
don't even
one.
have
You guys
shoes
have
near
to.
me.
do
No, Nick does. I did one
I
in
only have
college.
flip flops in my house. I only got flip
Hey, do it
flops.
off. Do it off the flip flop.
It's just a
I'll
dribble.
I'll do it in a crock, bro.
Here it is. Make your final
Man,
pick.
okay. This is the prediction.
Look at his notes. Look at your notes. Come on.
Connor,
Be on. Nick, don't
he
change
does
it either. Stick
he
to it.
does he does pretty well. Hey, you don't gotta give me notes about my own pick, dog.
Watch, he's gonna change it. He's gonna change it.
Connor does pretty well in rematches, right?
Yeah.
the one rematch,
Cutter does great at rematches. Oh, he did.
the one time.
Yeah, just
Hey
the
man,
Nate
but
one.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The Nate Diaz one, right? What about the other rematch that happened though?
Ooh, he just ate a piece of chicken. I like it.
What was the other rematch?
Nate Diaz,
Yeah,
And
he beat him
he
the second
lost
time.
to Poirier.
and then the rematch with Poirier.
Oh yeah, but now it's a trilogy. It's different now.
Oh, so that cancels as a rematch.
Yeah, it's different.
Good
It's different.
pick,
It's
Nick.
different.
Good. Continue.
Inshallah.
Different. Trilogy is different, brother. But I think Connor did, out of all the fights, he did look a little different in the second Dustin fight. You could admit that, right, Alex? He did look a little different stylistic.
You know, when
Stylistically.
I went back and watched the other
Yes
fights,
or no, dude?
he has the
Yes
same exact
or
he has
no?
the same exact stance as his other fights. He moved almost exactly the same. He's just not as bouncy as he was. Everything else is the same. I went and watched his other fights, even the first Dustin fights. Looked the same, just a little bit more bouncy on his feet. Same stance, heavy on his front foot. His front foot was forward.
What about the shot selection? What about his strikes that he threw? Was there a little more variety in the first fight or the second fight?
I felt like the second fight he was better. He was actually landing pretty good on Dustin in the first round.
Yes.
The first fight he was actually taking some good shots from Dustin, taking good leg kicks and stuff, and he got that one, just that perfect one. I felt like his shot selection was better in the second fight with this new stance.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. So the longer the fight goes, it's going to favor Dustin Poirier, 100%. It is Connor's best interest to get it done in the first round.
Are you
Right.
saying that simply because of cardio purposes?
Just the way I feel Dustin is like a fine wine. He gets better as the fight goes on and he starts to get a little more comfortable. He's had a lot more fights. You know what I mean?
A fine one.
Fine
He
wine.
a fine ass wine, bro. Because when in the first fight with Dan Hooker, the first 2 rounds, Dan Hooker was blitzing the shit out of Dustin. And then third, fourth, and fifth, he came out and destroyed Dan Hooker, and he made it very decisive. Dustin has more tools to win. Usually, Conor kind of tends to fade as the fight goes on, right? As whatever fight he's in, that's longer than first 2 rounds. So my pick is Dustin Poirier, dog. I think Dustin Poirier is going to get it done. But with that being said, this is the true Conor fashion, right? Whenever his back is against the wall and he has a lot of pressure for him to win a fight, he usually does pretty well. All the fights that I feel like are he's favored against, like the Jose Aldo fight in the first one. As big of a Conor fan as I was, I thought Jose Aldo was going to give him a lot of fucking work, and I thought he was going to be tough for him. Chad Mendes, I felt the exact same way. I felt like they're bad matchups for Conor, and it's Conor's fight to lose. I think it's the same situation for Conor in this fight. It is Conor's fight to lose, but that makes him very dangerous at the same time. I'm sticking to my pick. I think it's Dustin Poirier that's going to win. Wow. I like him a lot, but I am in my heart rooting for Conor, right? But I'd be happy to see Dustin get a fight, man. I'd be happy to see him get a W as well. So my official pick, Dustin. Can't believe I'm saying it, dog.
Locked. Can't believe that's locked in. Alex, I already know what your pick is, but lead me into it. Make me all excited about your pick.
We already know what his pick is. Gil, what's your pick?
Put your Salt Bay glasses on. Let's go.
I got Conor McGregor.
Oh, he's choosing Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor.
Hey, here's the thing. I think we all saw that our boy Dustin Poirier, Mr. Paid in Full, has a chin at 150. He has a chin at 155. Everybody thinks that Conor, they thought in the first one. I remember Conor's like, I'm going to knock him out in the first round. It's going to be sooner than the first fight. Even his coaches were so confident. People are like, I'm seeing Conor at the gym right now. It's crazy how good he is. He's about to do work. He goes in there and gets knocked out. Okay. Dustin has a chin at 155. Dustin, like I said this before, he has way more experience fighting way more higher level people at 155. And he has wins. Conor has literally one win at lightweight. Literally one, and it's Eddie Alvarez a long time ago. Maybe that Conor back then beat Dustin Poirier back then, but nowadays he doesn't win. The whole thing is, I think Dustin's been able to always take these shots now. He took some hard-ass shots from Conor. I rewatched that fight. Conor hit him with some hard shots, too, and Dustin did say he got hurt on one of them, but he still ate that shit and stood right there, right in front of him and started striking back with him. I think it's going to be very similar to the first fight. In the sense of where Conor's going to look good in the first round, but Dustin's going to stand his ground. But I see a little bit of a later stoppage, like maybe third or fourth round. And I honestly think he's going to submit him, just because, obviously Conor's going to be ready for the calf kicks. And then Dustin said, obviously I know he's going to be ready for the calf kicks. I'm not just going to go in there and start trying to throw only calf kicks again. But I think it's a little bit later. I think it's like a third round, fourth round stoppage. And I think he submits him.
Wow.
So you guys are both going Dustin.
Wow. You're the higher level. You hear how Alex said higher level?
Wow.
Let's go.
Hey, look, I'm going to be honest with my pick right now. This is going to be an emotional one. There's going to be no analysis. There's going to be no analytical concept.
Don't make it political, Gilbert.
It's all going to be political. It's going to be more
talk about
political.
The IRA.
Totalitarian and authoritarian. Okay. Here's why. I'm going to just phrase my answer this way, my pick. This is why Conor McGregor has to win.
Ooh.
You don't want
he does have to win.
You don't want an MMA world without Conor McGregor.
I agree.
If
agree.
You're a fighter.
I do.
If you're a fighter, you don't want you need that guy there so you can be on his card. You need that guy there to push the boundaries to increase your pay down the line. You need that guy to set an example with the execs to let you know, hey, we can make our money. Conor McGregor has set that tone. You need the industry mover there to help your career. 2, the fans need a Conor McGregor in the MMA world. Alex says he doesn't, but look how passionate he is wanting Conor to lose and how his fandom for Dustin Poirier has grown. Why?
Wow.
Disdain for Conor. Without no Conor,
with those Conor classes.
Alex doesn't cover MMA anymore. Alex starts watching hockey. That's what I think happens.
I tried. Hockey's a little boring to me.
Okay, forget that point.
Why you gotta shit on hockey?
Forget
bro?
that point.
God damn it.
I've tried though. I do like hockey, but I can't sit there and watch.
We're not
it
talking
like
about hockey anymore, man.
Yeah.
Third, I covered the fighters, the fans. Third, the UFC and the MMA business model needs Conor McGregor. What he does, he brings new sponsors, he brings new companies, he brings new eyes into the fold. No one has been on late night more than Conor McGregor, and that's even a dying thing. You need Conor McGregor to keep the business flowing until someone can be his proper successor. And I think there are some people, but right now, no one is his proper successor in terms of industry moving. It's kind of like Logan Paul, who jump-started the Pokemon card industry. A Charizard that was holographic edition cost $300. You cut to now, it's literally an $80,000 to $100,000 card. You need industry movers. So my pick is not because I want Conor McGregor to win a fight. It's just a fight. I want Conor McGregor to win for you, Alex, for your family, for your kids down the line. So when they watch MMA, they're going, I want to be XY fighter because he's making $200,000 a year.
Bro, if my kid ever goes, I want to be like Conor McGregor, I'm like, you're not my kid anymore.
Guess what, Alex? It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. We're going to breed the child for you, and we're going to train him into liking Conor McGregor. So my pick, for the sake of mixed martial arts, is Conor McGregor.
Let's go.
Poirier can lose and still have the same career he has, but it will not affect other fighters or the industry. And I rest my case.
Damn, that's bars, bro.
Can I say something though?
Bars.
When you ask to fight, are you really in a fight? FIGHT, technical knockout. TKO, KO, submission win.
You gotta go.
You gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, don't be a hoe. Conor McGregor for the win. Inshallah.
That's for show.
Hasbun. And that's spoken word.
Can I say something on that though?
Yeah, can I just say Nick is mooning his wife and he's trying to make
No,
her
I'm not, dude. Hey, how'd you know, man? I thought she was gonna walk.
Because you're the only person on our team that doesn't pay attention during our own show. That's why.
What are you talking about, bro? I just gave you props 2K. For what you just said.
Looking at your flirting with your wife. Flirt with your wife on a different time.
I'm trying to guess on, dog. What's
real quick, can I get it?
On work is romanticizing my wife.
2, 3. That's my wife. We're all supposed to do it.
Hey, wait till you're married, Gil. Congrats to Gil, by the way, once again.
Congrats, Gil. All right, but here, I want to say something to that, okay? Can I?
Good.
All right, so here's the thing with MMA, okay? Everybody has their time periods, right? Ronda Rousey had her time period. She was the biggest star. They never think anybody was going to come past that. Then here comes Conor McGregor, and he has his little run. His time period ended. He did what he did for the sport, but they can move on now. It's okay. It's okay, wow. Conor. You can leave.
Right. He's also right.
But here's the thing, Gil. So with Conor, I think he did his career perfect, and I think that he fucked up at the same time. Here's why. If Conor would, after he won that 45-pound belt, if he would have sat there and defended it at minimum like 2-3 times, you can't say anything, but he never defended that belt. If he would have won that 55 belt, I'm sorry that I'm boring you, Gilbert, and you're watching Instagram videos, but if he would have won that 55
my rebuttal ready. Good.
And then had some defenses on it, I think it would have been so good for him. There's no way you can deny him because he got the belt and defended them. But I think what he did for the sport obviously is really good. But he had that time period. He had his time where he had his crazy rise. He was the biggest thing in the sport and in sports at one point, right? But everybody has their time and everybody's time comes to an end. I think his time has just come to an end for fighting's sake. I think he shouldn't have went and did the boxing shit. If he would have stayed there and fought and did his MMA career, there wouldn't be people like me that just hate on him and shit like that, right? But he did that shit. And you know what? I don't like that shit. And we fight. I express through feelings. I throw punches at the air because I know what I'm feeling. You come to me and I fight because I'm a fighter. You spray some hate at me, I'm going to put you out with my lighter.
Oh, shit.
But I take that lighter, I make my own fire. I become the soul within my mind. My mind becomes Conor.
All right, no more
McGregor.
spoken poetry, man.
And then when Connor spits, it comes to me.
This is enough,
I absorb
bro. We
the
can't do this
excellence, and I
anymore.
can't even think.
Our branding is getting all over the place, dog. What are we doing?
I need my glasses to see the shine. You know
We
what I'm
just
saying?
lost listeners because of you guys doing spoken poetry.
But let me just, I know, Nick, you want to
No,
rebuttal?
can I-
Let me just rebuttal that really quick.
This is going to assist. This is going to assist. This is going to be the assist. Sorry, go ahead. You go.
No, go.
So all I was going to say
Better be
is,
good.
all the reasoning why you hate Conor McGregor is the reason why he's a massive star. If he were to defend his belt over and over again at 145, he wouldn't have been champ. He wouldn't have broken the barriers to get him to where he's at. And he wouldn't, the fact that he even fought Floyd Mayweather is insane. That is one of the most insane things to ever have happened. And that skyrocketed him to the next level and the UFC, I'd argue. So
that's why I said he did his career perfect, but he also messed up. That's why I said that.
Okay, just to
It's
add
not
on
a
to
mess
what
up.
That's not a mess
add
up.
on to what
That's
Nick,
not a mess up, though.
Add to what Nick said. You keep saying like the career is done. Let me just point. You keep saying like, well, Ronda Rousey came around, then Conor McGregor. Let me just explain to you. Ronda Rousey does not touch Conor McGregor in all pay-per-view and or attendance MMA.
Of course. Hey, but see, Gilbert, you just hit yourself with the wrong facts, baby. Because I said at the time, Ronda Rousey was the biggest thing, and they said no one's ever gonna top this. Then I said, then Conor McGregor came around, had his time where he blew it up.
But here's the thing: that all that Rousey stuff was made up because those were already top. They're past her. Is like Randy Couture, Brock Lesnar, Anderson Silva. Conor McGregor with the
Perfect
data.
point. Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar, he had his time. Then Ronda Rousey.
Look through how time who beats all of them.
What did you just say? Look how time who beats all of them.
Oh, see, Alex is mad now, so he's making fun of your
raise cam. Give him a raise cam. Give him a raise.
No, see, I honestly, I agree. You know what, guys?
English.
I'm gonna be real with you. I agree with myself. Okay. So basically, what happens is Conor McGregor loses this fight and he's done. He's never coming back. Nate Diaz says, "I'm the real winner in this bitch," and then he never comes back and fights again.
Did that Nate Diaz again?
I never fought fighting this bitch. But honestly, I think Conor should box, bro. I really thought he should have stayed boxing. He should have beat the shit out of what's his name. That's the only time I would have went. I went for Conor when he fought Floyd, but if he would have fought that, what's that guy, Vinny? What was the other guy?
Magales.
Oh my god, I would have bought a Conor McGregor shirt. I would have been wearing an Ireland flag. I would have had dyed my hair orange.
You lying, bro.
No, I did not.
You're lying.
Biggest Conor denier.
Hey, name one.
Time.
Name one dish from Ireland, Alex.
Go.
No. Did you
name one dish? Name one dish.
Misdirect. He misdirected.
Ready? Fish and chips.
Nah, man, that's not, bro. That's UK, that's England, dog. Give me one more chance. There's one specific dish.
Hey, ready? Cheese popcorn.
All right, you got it.
All right, but here, no. What I said that would have been a time that I would have went for Conor because I don't like that Vinny guy and the way that he was talking to Conor. Look, I'm not a fan of Conor, but. Oh, whatever.
All right, wait. Let's keep this on track.
Let's sideways, bro.
Let's keep this on track, guys. Here are the official quick pick picks with Lifgod and Nick, and just in general. Nick will be betraying his love. You know, the guy that got him into
his love.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
No,
usually when I pick against Conor, he wins.
And there we go.
Whenever I'm too confident for Conor, he loses.
And that's a good point. Also, he has splotchy armpit hair. Just putting that out there.
Come on, man. I told you not to bring that up on air, bro.
Okay, so Nick will be going with Dustin Poirier. You want to lock that in?
I'm locking it in, bro.
Alex will be going for Dustin Poirier. You want to lock that in?
I want to lock that in. And all I'm going to say is real quick is in Nick's head, he thinks Conor's going to win, so Conor's still going to lose.
No. I'm picking Dustin. I'm picking Dustin.
And I'm going to pick for the fans, for the industry, and I'm also picking for our futures as an MMA show because no one else, if we don't put Conor McGregor in the title of this video, nothing else will beat that in the algorithm.
Are you also picking for Darren Stewart's daughter that is having surgery?
Yeah.
Is that who you're also picking for?
That's all I'm picking for. So there we go.
Those are two
Guys,
different things.
Oh, man, that was I got a little testy there. Got a little juicy. We got a little spoken word. We got a little bit of talking about, I don't know, the most talk that Vinny ever got, whatever that guy's name is.
Vinny Magalesh, who's a
Magalesh
grappler,
ever
and
got.
we're all confusing everything. One question. Can I go pee really quick?
No, we're ending this right now.
Bad.
We're ending this. Give me your any just shout outs to your prelim fights. We got an amazing fight here. We got Akhmadov and Tavares.
Ryan Hall and Tapuri.
There we go.
And that's that's going to be my favorite one. And right now, for the sake of the show, that's it. Oh, and Nico Price and Michelle Pereira. That's gonna be fucking nuts. Two psychos fighting each other.
All right, go to the restroom, Nick, and then me and Alex will chat a bit. Alex, are there any? There's a lot of fights here. The prelims are great. Like just to recap for some the folks listening, we got Carlos Condit, Max Griffin, Nico Price, Michael Piera. That guy's that's the crazy guy, right?
Yeah, that does the backflips and shit.
And then, like Nick said, Ryan Hall, like the guy's been trying forever to get a fight. So shout out to him. I want to see that that leg lock come in. What's that move called? The rolling.
Rolling Thunder?
Imanari roll?
Imanari roll.
Imanari roll. We also have Brad Tavares. Man, I'm always rooting for that
one's
guy
a good one
because
too.
he's been in I just want him to get a win. He's been fighting forever. Yeah, we just got a lot of good fights on here. So, Alex, what for you? I know your favorite fight's probably Jessica Ai.
Boy, you done lost your mind, bro. No, honestly.
By the way, you know who Alex hates more than Conor McGregor?
Jessica Ai.
Jessica Ai.
That's not even true.
Yes, it is.
Bitch, I hate the way her nickname sounds when she says the
She's
whole
like,
name all together.
What kind of person gets that many title shots? She's not even good.
That's literally what you say all the time.
Bro. She's just
Carlos
cringe,
Condit, Max
bro.
Griffin.
Bro, when she was at the press conference, she's like, when I say evil, you say I evil. And everybody's like,
Look
like,
Yo, can we not do that
crawling.
anymore? We can't do that anymore. As a nation, as a society, we can't be doing that stuff anymore.
What?
But no, I'm excited for the Ryan Hall fight because that should be interesting, dude. The guy never fights because no one wants to fight him. The guy he's fighting looks like the guy from Bellator, Gaston Bolanos. It's like, bruh, let's go. I think Ryan Hall's gonna be a problem when he gets to the top. So
Tapura, I think he pulls.
He's
the
good
upset,
too, though.
bro.
Yeah, he's
I
good
think
though.
he pulls
too.
the upset. I think you talked about Brad Tavares while I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think this is a good fight for him to win against Akhmadov. Akhmadov.
You think that's doable? That's a little tough.
It's a tough fight, but I feel like it's a winnable fight for Brad.
So this
Carlos
part-
Condit, Max Griffin. That's gonna be a little banger. I think Carlos Condit's gonna get that one. Max Griffin's he's good. He's very good, but I think Carlos Condit's just better. That's what I think. So, yeah. I said it, bro. I said it on the air, bro.
Shout out to Yao Zhonghu. I just like that name. Oh.
Hey, what do you watch? Peking Opera, bro? Jesus Christ, dude.
Are there any shout outs you guys want to give to the MMA world or anything? Just any final thoughts on this card or our trip to Vegas that we will be vlogging? Any other final thoughts?
Shout out to Alex's last vlog that he edited and filmed for us. It was magical. It was great to watch. It was great to relive. I had a lot of fun. And also shout out to the end of our weight loss challenge, our body composition challenge on Sunday. So we have to make sure we do damage at the buffet, but not too much. Am I right? Come on, guys.
Oh, I'm not eating. I'm winning this. I said we extend it another month because I'm feeling good right now. I'm like fire.
Hey, that's what Margaret was saying. She's like, "Why'd you guys only do 2? You guys should have done like 3 months."
We gotta do 3.
We're peaking, bro.
I'm feeling
All
it
right.
right now.
We'll talk to David and we'll see what's up.
No, he's winning.
Because
I know I'm
it's more about
second.
the progress
I know I'm
than it is
second.
actually about the results.
I'm
It's
second.
more about the progress than it is about the results. Okay.
Honestly, I've been feeling kind of good lately, though.
Me
Your
too.
boy kind of chest kind of coming in again and shit.
I'm kind of down to extend it because you both want to go buck wild, yo.
Hey, let's go September 11th.
Yeah,
Jeez. Can we not smile about that?
September.
I'm talking
right,
about the
guys.
date, not the whole thing.
Event.
Okay.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just exclusive, only talking about the pay-per-view. Quick picks, more like long picks. Technically, that's what this was called.
That's all we had.
Make sure you guys follow the directions that Nick gave you at the beginning of this podcast about how to win the grand prize, to win the super rare gloves that we're giving away, and also extra accessories. That's our grand prize. I really hope you guys, or one of you guys wins it. If no
Capitalize.
one won it. That'd be crazy if no one won it. It just picked Nick for some weird reason. But yes, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and you answer the question at the beginning of the video to be locked in to be potentially chosen to win it. Make sure you follow Nick at Nick the Ear, Alex at Left God, myself at Gilbits, and follow We Out Here MMA for your latest updates. What we're going to be doing in Vegas. If you're in Vegas, hit us up on Instagram so we can meet up with you, say hi, and also don't murder us. I think that's the end of our show, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
This is our last episode before we take a year hiatus. So make sure we get this video over 20,000 views. It will be the last. If it doesn't get over 20,000,
sorry, guys. Chicken wing ling ling is in full effect.
Full effect. With that being said, goodbye.
Well, here's the thing.
That's Nick. Here's the thing.
Welcome to the We Out Here MMA podcast.
The show.
Things that you probably didn't know.
Probably should know.
That you probably